All right, what is up? Welcome to the Morning Wood presented by Prop Finder. Man, it was a tough weekend. Well, not really weekend. It was more Sunday. Sunday was difficult. Yesterday, I had Ace Bailey last night, 15 plus points, and I had him 2 plus threes, both plus money, both good plus money hits. He literally kept foul, like he'd come out of the game because he had too many fouls, and then the next time he'd come in, he would literally foul the guy immediately. So then you have to come back out, and you're just like, but he had 5 points in the first quarter, and one of them was a three. So it was like, okay, cool. I think he can get home even with this nonsense. He comes right in after halftime, foul somebody, and you're just like, what? Like that is the most frustrating part of basketball, but it is what it is. It had Gibbs for his receiving yards. Thank God that kind of softened that blow, but the day was tough. And I'll be honest with you, days like that, they make you want to quit, dude. You're just like, dude, I'm done. But here's the thing. It's fine. You know what I mean? Whatever. What you do is, just like I told Harley the other day, choke up on the bat, shorten your card a little bit, grab 2 plus monies, and you're looking to hit one. Does that make sense? So that's what we're going to do with the Prop Finder app today. That's why we have it. It's awesome. What's up, Mark? What's up, Juan? Yeah, TBB. Dubs. Got to own the day. Got to own the day. Maybe, Jared. The only problem with that triple dub is what if, the blowout. But, I mean, dude, a Joker triple-double is tough to bet against ever, you know? I'm going to focus this stream on the football game. That's it. So what we're going to do is, real quick, we're going to open up Prop Finder. Honestly, guys, I don't think you could save any more time. Harley, nice work, bro. God, that's awesome. Steelers won too. You see Jamar Chase spit on that guy? That was like Ramsey. You can't, I mean, dude, you can't spit on people. That's a fact. All right, so looks like it's the Cowboys and Raiders tonight in Las Vegas. It's inside, so we don't have to worry about weather. What's up, Infirm? Yeah, you don't have to worry about weather, which is nice. No wind to think about, stuff like that. Let's go. The Cowboys are probably what we want to target defensively. They got 2 new guys, Quinn Williams and I believe Logan, starting for them. So that's kind of going to change their defense a little bit. I don't think they're going to be as easy to run on, but I still think Genty is a move. But, I mean, yeah, dude, I can't believe he spit on him. And then he tried to say he didn't spit on him. Like, you can't spit on somebody and then say you didn't spit on him. Like, you spit on, like, it's obvious, you clearly spit on him. I'm just glad you won, bro. I'm going to go back to square one again and do the same thing. I don't mind Genty 50 plus, but I know it sounds crazy, but I think the pass game for Dallas for Las Vegas is in play. I know it's Geno, and he looked terrible last week, but he still threw for $143 against the Broncos. You know what I mean? Like, so there is that. What are we doing? All right, so I don't know, maybe Geno under yards, but this, I don't think this is a spot where you kind of want that. Like, you want that against, like, the Broncos. You want that against pretty much anybody but the Bengals and Cowboys. So I still think their secondary sucks. I think it kind of hurts that they might be able to stop the run more. You know what I mean? Yeah, but if the Cowboys get out to a lead, he's going to be throwing the whole time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can take Geno under, but I mean, he's not a good quarterback. We know that. I'm not saying that, but I mean, I don't know. We'll look. I mean, I'll show you. So his pass yards, we'll go right here. Oh, I had it right there. Just went for 284 against the Jags. Went for 289 against the Commanders. I don't count the first week of the season, but he threw for 360 against the Patriots. But that, I mean, we can't really count that. So look at all these reds. Yeah, that's great. That's a lot of reds. That's why I think that hit rates don't really apply because there's no context. But I mean, the idea that he hasn't thrown for 230 or whatever it is. Yeah, no, but last week he went against the Broncos, like the Denver Broncos, the best offense in the or best defense in the NFL. So yeah, I mean, obviously we would never take him over against that, but like we're not playing them. Look at this, like the idea. But yeah, no, I've seen him play. What about Jacksonville? He threw for 284 that day. Did you see him play that game one? Like, so 2 weeks ago, he played Jacksonville, threw for 284 and 4 touchdowns. So was that a Zach Wilson game or what? Like, what was that? Like, what's like the takeaway there? Because I'll tell you this, if you want, man, take it, but Wig Raider, I don't know that they get boat raced. I mean, the defense for the Cowboys is not good. Look right here. So this to me says, yeah, I don't know what to do because we have Geno Smith, who we know is not good, and then we have him against a defense that has allowed, like, it's all green. Literally all green. What's up, Mr. Sparkle? 2290, 30, 20 plus pass completions this season. Now, I'll read you. Actually, I don't have to read you that. I can do this. Look at the quarterbacks they played. Jacoby Brissett. Bo Nix threw for 247 on him. Bo Nix. Justin Fields threw for 283. Has anyone ever seen Justin Fields play quarterback? What's up, Snakes? So is Justin Fields good? Because he went 283 against these guys. Jordan Love, 337. Caleb Williams, 298. Russell Wilson threw for 450. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we take Geno over, Sultan. I'm just saying whenever I hear Geno under, I'm like, dude, that number is so low already, 230. Oh, Ace. I got my balls kicked in yesterday. Yeah, no, you can't stop, Ace. Again, choke up on the bat like Harley did and start smacking some singles. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I mean, these guys somehow got it done. 260 from Brissett. I mean, that was yesterday. I know he threw for 1,000,000 yards, right? You know what I'm saying? I know Brissett threw for 1,000,000 yards yesterday. That was against a no pass rush defense in the 49ers, and the 49ers kept hanging points on him. But Bo Nix 247. The one that is very concerning is the fact that Justin Fields threw for 283 against these guys. He's terrible. Like terrible. You know what I'm saying? Brissett yesterday was against literally a defense that has 0 pass rush, and they were chasing points literally the whole day. He threw like 60 times. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so that I get. But Bo Nix, explain that one. Yeah, explain that one. 247 yards. But I mean, I don't know. That might have been a season high for him. I know Justin Fields was a season. Justin Fields almost threw for 300 yards against this guy. Or against these guys. So, like I said, I'm just saying before we get real comfortable being like, oh, yeah, take Geno's under. This is the Cowboys, dude. Like, I don't know that. And here's the thing. Do we think the Raiders are going to score points on Do you think the Raiders are going to score? Or I'm sorry, the Cowboys are going to score points on the Raiders? No, Knicks is decent. Knicks has turned in games of 150, 173, 174, 170, 153. Like there's been a million times Knicks didn't get near his number. He threw for 295 yesterday out of necessity. Chiefs can't cover anybody. But it again, all I'm saying is context matters. That's all I'm trying to say. It's like, yeah, we're like, oh yeah, look at all these red. Yeah, well, those are against actual defenses. Like this isn't a good defense at all. Like this defense sucks. Bryce Young went for $1.99 against these guys. What's up, Corey? Russell Wilson, 450 though. Explain that. I'm just saying, watch out. All this green, because this tells you this is how you cover those big ass lines. Or I'm sorry, this is how you cover these your passing yards line. 940 plus yard receptions they've given up this year. Explosive plays is 18.7%. That is bananas high. Like that's crazy town. They play a ton of zone. Look what Geno does against zone. 71% of his, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Juan. All right, so yeah, we've just left the reservation. Yeah. Yeah, Sultan, I think we keep going back and forth. You know what I mean? Like with these offense, I think they can move the ball at least. I don't know how many points they're going to score, but I bet you they can move the ball on each other. All I'm saying is the guy completes 71% of his passes against zone, and this is explosive play defense. I ain't doing shit with his under, but I'm not taking his over. So what you would do, I think, in that situation is just kind of go, who's his receivers and who's like the big play guy? Because Dante Thornton Jr., we can't really take his receptions because his ADOT is like 18 yards, 19 yards. Look at his line. It's 7.5. So no Jacoby Myers. He's in. He played 37 snaps last week, which is pretty good. I think that's his most all season, except for my bad. He played 57 in week 2. Earlier in the year, he played more. But 62% of the snaps last week. Against the Cowboys, it's going to take one catch to get 7.5. I think the move is to go 15 plus yards. You know what I'm saying? For him. And then I think that was Tucker, Wig Raider. Thornton's the one that dropped the ball right in his hand. So that's tough to deal with. But whatever. That happened. It would have covered his line, but right now Thornton's 15 plus yards is plus 116. I think he's in play tonight. Like I don't know the other receivers that could possibly be. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Brock Bowers obviously in play, but his numbers are so inflated. It's very tough for him to get over that. All this guy's do is catch one pass. And we get for plus money. Again, 78% zone is what we're going to see. 18.2 ADOT, 200 air yards. Do you know what I'm saying? 200 air yards. So these you can't really look at because they're just raw numbers. Yeah, I know, dude. Zay Jones, man. I took Zay Jones before. Hey, you know what? He did get hurt that game. In our defense, he got hurt, man. The guy was out there playing like a warrior. Yeah, the price has to be right. I don't mind that, Jared. I don't mind any of the Raiders receivers. I guess where I'm going with this. I think like we got off to a rough start because Juan was saying to obviously take the under on Geno or to like take Geno's under. I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't take his over, but I don't know about taking his under either. I think maybe you hit those Raider receivers because I think he has a chance of getting near his number. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think me and Juan both agree that the guy can't play, Gino. Like, we know he's not good, but is he this bad that he can't do? Like, Justin Fields almost went for 3 bills against these guys. Russell Wilson went 450. Russell Wilson literally lost his job like the next week, I think, or 2 weeks later. Like, he wasn't the quarterback anymore. Just threw for 450. So, yeah, I mean, all we're saying is we think this guy's going to catch a pass. And, yeah, so Tyler Lockett is another one. We're about to get to him. He's my second on the list. I'm just going to take Thornton. I just think, I think he gets an opportunity. It's 15 yards. Just catch one ball. I don't really want to take Thornton. So I told myself no heroes, but I think a hero bet would be Thornton 25 plus yards plus 225. I think he gets that. But if I'm choking up on the bat, that would be like trying to hit it at the park after I just choked up on the bat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make sense. So Thornton Jr. 15 plus, I think, is definitely in play. I don't think that's crazy at all. All these games he was targeted. So I know there's been no receptions or nothing like that, but all these games he's been targeted. And then this game he caught one early. I think that was on the first drive. And then he just never caught another ball. But the other target was downfield and went right through his hands. And you're just like, dude, how many times is that going to happen? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's obviously can catch. He's in the NFL. It's just against this Cowboys team. This is where shit happens, I guess. Like, this is where you get to take guys like that. You know what I mean? I would like to see some dump offs. Yeah, get you going with Javonte. This also could be one of the ones where we're overthinking everything because everyone's going to go over. Like, if you told me, honestly, if you said, Slop, this game is going to end 35-34. Okay, I believe that. Like, it has nothing to do with the two quarterbacks. I think Dak's good. I think Geno stinks, but I think Justin Fields was throwing dimes all over the place. One, maybe. What are we getting 3+ at? What's the price on that, I guess, is probably where we want to. Where are you even seeing 3+? I kind of want to think about that. I just think it's the yards. Just because I look at the air yards at 200 against zone, like, he's seeing the air yards. He's seeing them. Yeah, I don't see it so far. I think closer to kickoff. We'll probably see more. But no, the bet guy too, he might be in play. But I would say it's Thornton at 15+ feels pretty good. All right, so the other one would be Tyler Lockett. I like that, Jason. Tyler Lockett's receptions. Obviously, Geno likes him, right? Like, I have no idea why Tyler Lockett is on an NFL roster being like a kind of a featured guy. They threw to him 6 times last week. I don't know if that was a function of Denver's defense or what, but that puts his 4 receptions at plus 140 at FanDuel. You know what I mean? Like, plus 140 for 4. Like, we're not asking this guy to go out there and set any kind of records or anything like that. He got targeted when things got tough last week. So he played 30% of the snaps in week 9. Jacoby Myers was still there. Dante Thornton didn't play any snaps. Jacoby Myers gets moved Trey Tucker plays 100% of the snaps. Thornton plays 62%. Beck plays 23%. Lockett 57%. Lockett is an old Seahawks guy, was there with Pete, was there with Geno. So there is that. He's a veteran. They're probably going to need to put the ball in the air a lot. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but I mean, Pete would, like, that's what washed guys do, though. One, you know what I mean? They throw to Tyler Lockett. I mean, man, it's kind of, I don't know. We just need the Cowboys to score. So, yeah, no, it's Bowers too, dude. This is where it gets like tricky as shit. Yep, but 4 gets you to plus money. Like, can he catch 4? That's all we need. Dude, we just needed like a one. This guy might catch one ball for 22 yards tonight. Thornton. You know what I mean? That cashes us. Exactly, Sultan. What if the Lockett thing was because of Denver? Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't know that for a fact. And that's what scares me about it. That's why it's almost like, why not go to the other side and just say CD Lamb 90 plus or CD 100 plus? What's CD 90? CD 90 plus right now at Profit X you can get for plus 115. Mr. Sparkle, dude, I think you're right, bro. This is how legendary nights happen. It starts just like this. I mean, this guy's right there. 74 against Denver, 85 against Arizona, which kind of is like, ooh, how did that, like, why only 85? Pat Bryant went for whatever against Denver, or against, yeah, sorry. Against the Raiders, sorry. 90 for Parker Washington. It's like Rashee Rice had 42. So, like, do you take CD? Harley, I think Pickens might have it. If there's anybody I would want to have to score 75 points, it'd be Pickens. Yeah, but see, the Raiders defense, that's what's kind of scaring me. Are they that bad? So what have other quarterbacks done? Yeah, Juan, I'm thinking maybe receptions. 286 for Mahomes, 159 for Knicks, 220 for Lawrence. I mean, like, these are all ho-hum games. What were guys just running all over the Raiders? Like, what? And maybe we look at CD receptions real quick. Because we need 8 plus to get us home. 775. I mean, I guess if we can force the ball to him. Let's check Pickens real quick. He only needs a 50 burger. We're seeing a lot of zone. He's better against man. We've already seen the receivers receiving yards. This is Prop Finder, though. Get it. If you don't have it, you need it. This is all the information you need literally within, seconds. Like, everything on one page. That's the best thing. That's why I love this app. It's incredible. Oh, man. Guys, you know what I just remembered? What if it's Jake? This could easily be Jake. 83% zone. This guy's just pulling in targets against zone, catching balls out there like Jerry Rice. He's got 300 yards. This might be it. Except tight ends don't do anything on them. But these, like, do they even use these guys? Well, Kelsey they use. Chig caught 6 balls on him. That was a while ago, though. Do we just take Jake's yards? Hey, Mark, is the like button working? Everybody, get like the stream that helps the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel. Get the notifications on. We do this Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? Just be here. A Jake Ferguson 40 burger. Not that crazy. Cole Kmet did it. Tyler Warren did it. Kelsey did it. Chig did it. Broncos don't really use their tight end, and the Jacksonville tight ends were Hunter Long and Johnny Munt that day. Dude, Ace. It was Jake the whole time. That's crazy. I didn't even know. Had no idea. That's crazy. That's why we need this app. Look at the yards, dude. 300 yards against zone this season. All he needs is 40. He could get that on the first drive. I think they want us to think it's CD and they want us to think it's Pickens. Yeah, Ace, they don't even throw to Kmet. They want us to think it's Pickens. They want us to think it's Lamb. And it probably is. They're probably going to have nights, but like, is it going to be 90 plus? You know what I'm saying? Without a huge play. Is it going to be, dude, Harley, did you see him yesterday? I was showing my daughter during that game. I was like, dude, check out Darnell. He throws a guy on the ground after a catch. So he catches the ball, just throws a grown man, a giant grown man on the ground. Takes off running down the sidelines. A dude went to go at him, but you could tell he was just like, had made a business decision right at the end. So he just kind of shedded him and then ran into the one guy and just threw him onto the ground. Another giant human being just throws him. And you're just like, what did I just watch, man? Like, that was too much. Like, that was actually, I should have came with a warning label. Like, bro, are you even allowed to do that? Yeah, it was Snakes. He literally assaulted people. Like, he was assaulting people out there. Like it was his job. All right, last one. This is it. So Jake 40 plus is plus 116. I'm telling you right now, I can get behind that. I think that's our move. I don't think we go receptions. I think he can get the yardage against the Raiders. I don't think the volume will be there. Pete tries to slow play it. I think it's Jake. So that's my first bet of the day. It's gonna be Jake. No, Harley, it's fine, dude. This is it. Yeah, Jake 40 plus. So that's in for the boys. I'm still thinking about how to play Thornton or which Raider, but I think Jake 40 plus makes the most sense. He was right there the whole time. Had a few games with nothing, too. It's Jake. Wow. All right, guys. This is Prop Finder. Get it now. There's a link in the description. Promo code SLOP. Okay, it is dirt cheap. Get it for the year. That's what I would do, and it's the cheapest app. You won't need another app for all your strategies. You're not going to need it. You're not going to need any app at all. It's just this one. So go ahead and grab it. Use promo code SLOP. It's dirt cheap. It'll be like 10 a month or so or something like that, which is crazy because you don't need another app. That's all I'm saying. See up at the top here, NFL, CFB, NHL, NBA. Well, whenever it's MLB season, you'll see MLB. When it's WNBA, you'll see WNBA. They have every sport. So no matter what you're playing, it can keep going for a year round. And you're not gonna need another app. So think about it. Do it. I would do it right now. I would also take Jake Ferguson 40+ yards at +1. What I say, 16. That feels like free money. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck tonight.